just wanted you to watch me dissolve slowly in a pool full of your love.
What it do, YouTube? My name is Bear Witness. Welcome back to the channel. Now in today's video we're going to be talking about Apex Legends, and this is going to be more of a personal like a message to EA, in my personal opinion, you know, a discussion, you know, whatever you guys want to call it. It's just generally talking about something that I've seen a lot of. But before we get into all that, if you guys are new to the channel, welcome to the channel. Hope you guys enjoy the video. And if you guys don't really give a shit about what I'm talking about, make sure that you guys are checking out the gameplay in the background. You guys are having a fun time checking that out. And if you have fun with either of those things, don't be afraid to hit that sub button. Now, we're going to get into it now. Now, I've been cruising around Reddit over the last couple of days. I really enjoy Reddit. If you guys aren't on Reddit, but you guys are a gamer, I definitely recommend trying to check out the Reddit subreddits for some of your favorite games, because it's actually a pretty cool time. You get to see a lot of cool things, and you know, it's a way to get really in touch with the community. So if that's something that you guys are interested in, like I said, make sure you guys go check out the Apex Legends Reddit, or whatever game you like to play. There's usually a subreddit for it, but that's neither here nor there. I've seen a lot of people talking about skill-based matchmaking, and that's something that comes up in every competitive shooter. It just does. Now, there was a rumor that back in the day, Fortnite decided to add in skill-based matchmaking because, you know, the level of play got harder. Now, I personally don't believe that. I think that a lot of people just put in a lot of time and they got better at it, but there was an aspect to getting better at it. It wasn't just like getting better at gunfights, it was getting better at building. You know, the game started lasting longer and such and forth. And I know you're asking right now, why are you talking about Fortnite? This is about Apex, and I'm getting to that. With this game, it's a lot like Call of Duty. I don't feel like skill has changed. Skill changes in that. I feel like you get better at gunfights, but ultimately there's a lot of different factors. There's loot, there's game sense, there's knowing situations and your situational awareness. There's so many different things that kind of compile on this situation that I feel like it's not necessarily something that the learning curve is like super high. Basically, I'm just saying I don't think it's but a lot of people have been talking about how the game isn't as fun because there is no skill-based matchmaking. You know, and I won't shout out the Reddit YouTuber or Reddit user here, but he says that when a level 40 with 500 kills, followed by his friends of equal caliber, come along and drops him within a heartbeat, leaving you with no indication of how to do better next time, meaning you just have to go into the next game having learned shit all from your mistakes. Now, don't get me wrong, those situations are an issue. Not really. There's always going to be somebody like better. Now, sometimes you have an advantage. Sometimes things you know, change. There's different variables in each match, but the biggest, you're always going to learn from your mistakes. You're always going to learn from, you know, I could have hit more shots there. If you're not coming out of every game knowing exactly what you could have done in that situation after the fact, then there's nothing that's going to change by playing people of equal skill. You know what I mean? So I really don't feel as if skill-based matchmaking is going to or should be in this game. I feel like it's one of the ways that the game gets ruined, because the thing is that every lobby should be met with good players and bad players. At the end of the day, good players last until the end, or they don't. But that's not even a good fact. That's not even a good fact at all, because you could be the best player in the world, but if you can't find the appropriate amount of loot or ammo, seriously, Apex, ammo, like, the fuck. But if you can't find the right type of equipment, you could die instantly. Like, and there's nothing that can change that. Also, teammates making bad decisions is another thing that, you know, causes problems. So, in the terms of skill-based matchmaking, I definitely think that could somewhat throw this game down the toilet, because the fun thing about this game is it mixes the best parts of Battle Royale and a casual first-person shooter. That's just it. It mixes the best parts of those. I don't feel like anybody in the community, whether it be this community, whether it be another community, wants their games to be sweaty every time. Skill-based matchmaking, it's always sweaty because you're playing against people of your skill level. it's always going to be sweaty. Whether you're a pleb playing against other plebs, that doesn't mean that you're going to be the best pleb. It just means that it's going to be a sweaty lobby full of plebs because everybody's pointing at the ground and shooting at their feet. Mediocre players. Everybody's a mediocre player, but so if another mediocre player beats you, does that make him better? So he should be moved into a different skill base, you know what I mean? So it's like everybody's going to be competing on the same level, but when you don't have skill-based matchmaking, yeah, there's some sweaties, but there's also some plebs. There's gunfights to win, there's gunfights to lose. Everything is an experience. That's why I've always played video games. No matter what gunfight I'm in, no matter what, like I said, I've been playing shooters for forever. So no matter what gunfight I'm in, whatever death I take, whatever loss I take, there's always something to learn from that. There's always experience to get from that. So I personally, I don't think skill-based matchmaking should be put in the game, but I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys feel as if skill-based matchmaking should make its way into this game? Or are you guys having less fun with the game because they didn't have skill-based matchmaking? And do you guys think because of past mistakes by EA, they're gonna feel pressure to, if the community is asking for it, to completely shade one side of the community? Because this is a community divider. I just don't feel like every single person out of that 25 million is saying we need skill-based matchmaking. I would go ahead and, be reasonable and say half people might suggest that skill-based matchmaking should be anything. So do you guys feel like EA does feel pressure from their past mistakes with past games to not let this game have that situation where it feels like it's going to die already based on the fact that it doesn't have skill-based matchmaking? So if enough of the community creates an uproar, do you guys feel like they'll be pressured into creating a skill-based matchmaking? Or do you guys think that maybe that they should just apply a ranked mode? I've seen that in the game files there was things they're called ranked modes in the game files. We haven't heard anything here nor there about it, but that's another option. That's definitely another option for people, is if they added a ranked mode that puts all the sweaties in one lobby and all the casual to moderate players in another. So it really depends on how you guys feel about the situation. I'm so curious. So if you guys want to, go ahead and leave me a comment down below telling me your thoughts on skill-based matchmaking in Apex Legends. But with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, you guys already know what to do. Leave a like down below, as well as clicking that sub button and that bell to be notified on all of my future Apex Legends content. And with all that being said, guys, I'm out of here. Peace.